Hello. Happy Thursday, everybody. Chris, congrats on the first lemon. Hello. Trin, hello. How is everybody doing? I have a new chair. It arrived. The mysteriously missing package arrived, and it's quite comfortable so far. So I'm happy. I'm feeling okay. Like, not perfect, but guys, I made such a silly mistake that in retrospect, I didn't know would have been such a mistake. Like, I didn't know it would be bad. But if you cook with dried beans, you really have to, like, I don't even know if the instructions on the bag were that helpful. I just massively undercooked some dry beans, still ate them for 3 days, had some of like the weirdest stomach and back pain from it. And I was like, why do I feel so awful? And I was like, oh my God, wait, could this hurt me? Because I know kidney beans can be really bad for you if you don't cook them. Turns out like most type of beans are bad for you if they're not cooked. I was like, if this doesn't get better, I'm going to have to go to the hospital energy. It was not good. I feel a lot better now. Like, I'm having a little bit of pain today, but it was one of those things where it wasn't like consistent pain. It would be like really bad for like 2 seconds and I'd be like, and it was just my body dealing with lectin from beans, which you're not supposed to get that much of. But yes, love it. It is like a more ergonomic style chair, which is really good because I've been spending so much time at my computer for work and for life. So I'm happy to have something that'll be a bit better for my back. But yeah, how's everybody else being? Yeah, Shotgun, I'm glad you got to hear bean poisoning. It's not a long story, thankfully. It's just that I was dumb. It's just I didn't cook beans right. So in order for the beans to be safe, you're supposed to soak them, and there are a couple different ways you could soak them. I soaked them for about 6 hours, and then you're supposed to boil them, specifically boil them for an hour. I simmered my beans for probably not exactly an hour. It was probably like 40 minutes of simmering. And that was the key difference, was the boiling versus simmering, I think. Yeah, for dried beans, you're supposed to, now in the future, if I make them again, I'll soak them overnight. I've never cooked dried beans before. I always buy canned beans that are pre-cooked, which I'll probably will in the future. It's just cheaper to buy them dry. So I was like, yes. Well, apparently using a pressure cooker, you can cook them really fast and it's fine. I don't have a pressure cooker. I don't really want to get a pressure cooker. But yeah, chair is here. I discovered that I was poisoning myself. It's just so funny that it was so my fault. And it was my fault, and I kept eating the beans for like 3 days. Technically, it was 4 days, because it was Saturday, and then Monday I didn't feel that bad, but then Tuesday I felt bad, still ate the beans. Wednesday I stopped, so it was 3 days, okay. But still, isn't that insane that I was like poisoning myself? Thank God I stopped. Yeah, okay, pressure cookers are kind of scary. That's another reason why I don't want to get one, is releasing the pressure seems very scary to me. It just like, I don't want to explode. I'm such a big fan of being alive. I would like to do that forever, so thank you, Chris. My hair, it was another struggle day where I washed it this morning. But I find that if I blow dry my curls, they never look very good. So I've been like half blow drying it. So it's like not quite straight. It looks pretty nice on camera. So we'll say this was very professionally done. But I had worn my bangs down on the walk to work and then immediately had to like pin them back because they got so fuzzy. Because it's like 90% humidity out. I check the humidity before I go out. And then I ignore it immediately. I'm like, what does that mean? Nothing. And I'm like, girl, you know it means the air outside is wet and your hair is gonna get frizzy, you weirdo. Yeah, OG, it is a necklace. It's actually Taylor Swift. It was a little like pre-order CD thing. But I like it just as like a, you know, just a cute little necklace. It's a little love letter. Rode my bike to the burger place near my house and it was a wall of water. No. 'Tis the time of year. It's just wet outside. If I ever move, it will just be to move somewhere drier. Like I want to be able to style my hair and go outside and have it look nice. It was really bad. I spent last week almost entirely in my apartment. Like I didn't really leave the apartment last week because I didn't have to go into work. And my hair looked great all week. My hair looked so good all week. And I was like, fix it. It also makes you sweatier. Like 80 and dry and 80 and hot is different level of clothes I want to wear. Interesting. Yeah, I will say dry heat sounds awful to me. I think with heat, I want humidity. So maybe I can stay here in the summer and then I'll winter somewhere else. Winter in Arizona. I would hate that. But I would like to be somewhere that's sunny. So I need the perfect place to exist. Dry heat isn't that bad. I don't know if I've ever experienced. I probably have. But off the top of my mind. Okay, I do not like how dramatic this song is. I'm gonna skip it. I just typed a random word and I thought it was nonsense to Wordle and it worked. That's wild. I've had that with getting an answer where I've been like, this isn't real. And then I'm like, wait a second, I know that word. I've heard of that word. My thoughts on wet versus dry cold. Oh, I think I prefer dry cold, except I'm already discovering it does get drier here in the winter time. And my like eyes get so much more dry at night and my like lips and I get all dried out and I don't like that. Dry heat actually makes it significantly harder to tell whether you're dehydrated. Since your sweat evaporates before you clog it. Oh, that's kind of freaky. I just got these lights. I really hope this isn't broken. What was that? I set the timer, I bet. It has like a little timer on it. I bet I clicked a button I shouldn't have. Can you? Okay. Like when it's 110-ish and I'm in the shade, it feels cooler than when it's 80 and humid as hell. Oh yeah. You can't really have a dry cold at a certain temp because it just gets frozen. It's just cold. What is wet cold? Doesn't it just get, doesn't the... just precipitate the moisture? Maybe. Okay, yeah, so it's like snow. It makes snow if it gets cold enough. Okay. Problem with humidity is that's how people die in places where it's not hot. You can't sweat it out. You overheat. Ooh. Yeah, heat is scary. Everything's scary and bad, and we should air condition the planet. I'm kidding. Here in a dry heat, you can just drink a fuck ton of water. Well, it sounds like there are pros and cons to every situation. So it sounds like I should just stay here. Despite my hair, I should just wear wigs. I should just get a Mary hair wig. Not made of my hair. Made of someone that has delightfully straight hair or a nice wave. I looked into getting like a Korean wave perm. So instead of my like more aggressive curls, it would be just a wave. But I don't think, well, first of all, it'd be too expensive. So I'm not going to pay for it. But I think because I've bleached my hair again, I can't get like any sort of perm or straightening things because it would just like melt my hair off. With cold, I can wear a sweater, drink warm bevies, cuddle. Yeah, I don't like heat. You'll hear about old people dying in the northern U.S. of England, and people here in Phoenix will be like, but that's not even hot. Yeah, and it's the humidity. And yeah, and it's also just like if where you live isn't built for the heat, it's so much harder to live in, right? Like, we don't have the infrastructure. It's like most houses in Washington state don't have air conditioners. Or in England, most houses don't have air conditioners because we're just not used to that level of heat. And now it's like everybody owns an AC unit because we can't live without them. I actually don't anymore. Oh, guys, in the summertime, I'm going to have to buy a new AC unit. That's so sad. I'm so sad. Rest in peace, my AC unit that did not survive fire cleaning. We've got greenhouses on the farm in winter, so I have my little sauna. Oh, that's so nice. Granted, our winter still includes 80-degree days. It's a different type of winter, but if it's not what you're used to, then it still feels cold. I live in Alaska. I love that we have someone from Florida and someone from Alaska. This is some great U.S. variety. The air is wetter near the coast versus the interior, and trust me, wet cold feels colder than dry cold. Ooh. I can, imagine your like nose getting wet and feeling all like frozen. I don't have AC, but I'm lucky because the wind always blows through my place in the summer. Oh, I love that. I wish I wish I had a window set up where I could do something like that. But yeah, the one problem with my new place is I went from having so many windows to having a sliding glass door that leads to a Juliet balcony, which I have so much beef with. I hate Juliet balconies. I think they're so dumb. But I have one. So if I need to, get airflow going in my apartment, I just have to open a door to nothing, to nowhere, to a drop off. Everyone here has central AC. I was looking for an apartment one time and there was one in a really poor area that had wall mounted units and they're charging $300. Really? Is $300 that's low for you then too? It's so hard to gauge because depending on where people live, $300, that's got to be low for you though, in a general, regardless of where in the country you are. Because sometimes I'll read about people's rent online and they're like, I'm paying $500 a month. And I'm like, I haven't paid $500 since I was a college student that had a 4-bedroom apartment that we split. Yeah, Chris, I really like the song too. I do technically have one other window that's right next to it, but it's a thinner glass and it doesn't open, which is a bummer. It technically goes to the floor, but the way I set my apartment up, I have a dresser that goes in front of it, so I can't fully appreciate the daylight. But I think, honestly, the lighting situation might be about the same. Because I think the location of my old apartment, because I had so many buildings around it, it wasn't like I got amazing. Well, I got some pretty good sunlight in the afternoon. It's so fucking cold up here right now, and it's so dry. Yesterday it was -15 and dropped to -40. Oh. Rent our house for $2,730 base rent. Trin, you live with a person, right? You're not alone, right? Yeah, the window situation is not my fave. But it's okay. I like how much I pay in rent. I like the location. It is kind of a bummer. So my office space is a weird little cave in the middle of my apartment that does not have windows. And this is supposed to be where your bedroom is, but I've obviously set up as office. But yeah, I do kind of miss having a window to stare out. Do have roommate, do have wife to help buffer. Good. Yeah, God, rent is just insane. It's insane. It's crazy to think of how much I pay for the space that I have. But actually, I don't know. Part of me is maybe what I pay is the reasonable amount because I pay the low income payment for this unit. So like my rent is slightly lower and I don't pay utilities. And I'm like, maybe what I pay actually should be the standard for this is kind of a luxury apartment. It's a very nice apartment, but it's still expensive to live here. I've thought a lot about getting a roommate, or like moving somewhere next year with a roommate, but it's really nice to not have to worry about the like lifestyle of another person, especially when you do stuff like YouTube or streaming where it's like, oh, I don't want to like be disruptive to them, and also I don't want them to be disruptive to me and have to be like, hey, can you not like, you know, vacuum at XYZ time because I want to talk to people on the internet. So I feel like the ideal would be to live with other streamers, but that has its own nuance and problems. so living alone is the path. Well, living with Muska is the path I take. He's currently sleeping on the couch. He's been like really, really into couch lately. He doesn't want to be close to me. He just wants to enjoy his couch. Sorry, I feel all stuffed up. Trying to think if I have any other updates from the week. Made myself sick, getting better, new chair, work going pretty good. Hello, Jonesy, good morning. Good morning, sweet prince. Yeah. Finally got, I don't want to say too much about it because I don't want to complain too much about it, but there's been this like decision that's needed to be made at my work for months. And they finally today made a decision on it. And it means we're going to have to move so much equipment. And it's one of those things where I'm like, well, they're not firing me anytime soon, but also what a pain in the ass it's gonna be. Like, great to have job security because my job is getting worse. So that's great, but it'll all be good. It'll all be fine. All we can do is take life one step at a time. Yeah, it's like, yay, you made a choice finally. Yay, no one can fire me because no one else is gonna do this job. It's one of those things that if I were to like quit and leave, I think my department would just cease to exist. I think they would just stop doing the work that I do, which is kind of sad, but there would just be like so much training involved to make a new Mary. I'm so important to the company. And all I want to do is play Nancy Drew games and read about dolls. And for some reason, that can't be my job. Not yet. Maybe one day. All right, I think we might... Oh my god, I got a cough. Feeling very phlegmy today. I think we might hop into the game. We don't have too much left of it, I think. But once I finish, I will probably end stream just because I still am not feeling 100%, and I should try and get some other stuff done that I couldn't do earlier this week because I was too busy poisoning myself and feeling kind of bad. Yeah, being irreplaceable is both good and bad. It's both that feeling of like, they could never get rid of me, but also it's like, if I take a sick day, it screws up everybody else's day, and that sucks. Like, I had to take part of Tuesday off because I felt so bad from the fucking beans, and I was like, I don't know what's wrong, because I didn't know what was wrong, of course, yet. And, like, I was supposed to be teaching 2 classrooms, and now I had to reschedule it to today, and only one of the classrooms could come, and I just felt so bad, but it was like, nobody else could do the program. So, Turbo, did I talk about these beans last stream? I might have. I poisoned myself with undercooked black beans. I didn't even know you could do that until I did it. Talked about bean soup. Yeah. Turns out eating undercooked black beans is really bad for you. And I didn't know. And I ate them for 3 days and it made me feel so bad. And I'm like, okay now. I'm getting better now. I knew kidney beans were like deadly. So it was like day 3 of feeling like shit. And I was like, I gotta Google this. I gotta figure out what's going on. And then, because I was like, well, the red kidney beans can be bad. I wonder if black beans can also be bad. Yes, they can. Apple pie, hello. Welcome in, sorry. Welcome into me ranting about beans. We're gonna play Nancy Drew. She's ranting and raving about beans again. I need to open Steam. I like made it so none of my programs on my computer can auto start when I turn on the PC, but it does mean I have to remember to get things running. Beans. I'm thinking about them beans. And it feels like a betrayal because I love beans now, but they've hurt me significantly. My tummy. It was like such a weird and unique pain. New pain unlocked, basically. All right, but it's okay. We have treasure in the Royal Tower. To update you on what happened last time when we were playing this game, we are Nancy Drew. She is staying in the wonderful state of Wisconsin at a castle that was built by a rich man. Oh boy, what was I doing last? A rich man. And he went to France, and in France he was like, I'm so rich because I invented chocolate milk, and I'm going to buy a tower from a castle and the library from a castle, and I'm going to bring them back and add them onto my castle in Wisconsin. But inside the French tower, there is likely a treasure from Marie Antoinette of possibly not let them eat cake fame, because maybe she didn't say that. Maybe. And now we're trying to get in the tower. Angel, hello. I love the Nancy Drew games. It's probably a cold take, but Curse of Blackmore Manor was my jam. I love Curse of Blackmore Manor. I feel like Curse of Blackmore Manor has fantastic vibes. Is very much one of the hardest ones. Yeah, she did not say that. Why do I have to do this? Was there a reason why I'm coming down here? So Nancy got knocked out because she touched something. I'm trying to remember what was my like... Oh, wait. I bet... Oh, cancel. What am I doing? Did I save?
Whatever it is, I'm sure you don't need my help.
Okay, I did save. Oh, Trino, no! Bonet! Have a good drawing. Yeah, people hated Marie Antoinette. The beans poisoned my... It's like, oh my god, it's the ghost. I bet the ghost fucked up my beans, guys. It wasn't me not following instructions correctly. It was the ghost. It's so convenient having something to blame for all of your problems.
Mr. Egan, that red dirt you asked me about, it came from the tunnel that leads to the Queen's Tower. I should have told you in the first place, but I was afraid you'd be mad.
I was wondering when you were gonna come to your senses and fess up. Am I mad? Nope. If you must know, I'm impressed. Ezra Wickford set that secret door up so nobody would be able to find it. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with getting into that tower. Ezra told me that if I could get through the secret door, he'd take me up to see the Queen's Tower. Finally, I got into the tunnel, and when I came out with that red dirt all over me, He laughed. He was actually proud of me.
That's so cute. Aww. Such a gothic horror fan. I felt like very much fit into that Horace Walpole early gothic lit type vibe. Oh my god, I gotta write that down. I want to read more gothic lit. And I like keep finding references to books in this book that I'm reading that they don't have on Libby. That's unrelated. This was connected in my mind, and then when I said it out loud, I was like, oh, who cares? I just hope they have Horace Walpole, because I don't know who that is. Yeah, it's such a good one. The ambiance is like so scary. I found it very scary as a kid to play. Yes, and the last time we played, we touched a medallion, and then someone knocked us out and stole it from us. Okay, oh.
Did Ezra Wickford have the dead-end corridors and stairways built on purpose, too?
Yeah.
I haven't asked this before.
Ezra was a character. He always said he thought dead ends were funny. Ha ha. But the truth was, he was worried sick about being robbed. Maybe it made him feel better to think that a crook would get caught this way.
Ooh, oh, was there ever a robbery other than you? Or did he trust you? Which pointed question should I ask?
Sounds like Ezra was pretty paranoid. Did he trust you?
Well, not exactly. A mistake was made. Only a small thing, but it didn't take much for him to give up on people.
I mean, you stole
Anyway,
$40.
I'd say you earned the right to check out the tower for yourself. But you gotta get through that gate, right? There's an old skeleton key in the maintenance shed. Now that the storm's passed, you can go out and get it. But
Storm
careful.
has passed.
It's still dead cold out there.
We've been waiting for this moment for 7 years. Oh my god. Don't want to press my luck. But could I see the garden? Oh, that's so funny. There's this version that ends with a period. This version ends with a question mark. What version should I ask? Could you tell me how to find it? Or could you tell me how to find it? Yeah, which would be the equivalent of 1K. We did the math. As in, Trim did the math. And I repeated it.
Where should I look for the key when I get to the shed?
Don't get lazy on me, Nancy. You don't expect me to tell you everything, do you?
Oh, thankfully the second one is the one that's left.
You're right, Mr. Egan. I don't know what came over me.
You're a trooper. Hey there, Nancy.
I don't want to press my luck with you, but I sure would like to see Ezra's private garden. Could you tell me how to find it?
It's nothing but wasteland out there. If you're bent on tromping around in the cold, go left when you get outside, away from the shed. Look for a wrought iron gate. You'll figure out the rest.
No, Angel, I appreciate I'm literally writing things down. Because for so many books, you don't know they exist until someone tells you. Like, there's just so much literature out there and so much to read.
See ya, Mr. Egan.
Bye,
That
kiddo.
every night when I'm getting ready for bed, I always like to read, but I also like to go on my Goodreads and like scroll through and see what other people have been reading. Because yeah, sometimes you only know about those things if somebody shares it with you.
I'm reading.
Oh, I did. My goal today was to dress as Lisa, but my red sweater looks very pink on stream because I have the filter that makes it so I don't look yellow going on. Oh, wait, yeah, and Hotchkiss is in here. Okay. It's go outside time, squad. It's time to go outside. Yeah, it looks pink. It is like proper red though. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Ooh, yeah, what's everybody's favorite book of the moment? Right now I'm reading through a book that's like if you took one of my doll videos, but it was about all of the Hercule Poirot novels and movies and radio shows. It's just like a deep dive into like when things were published and what the reception was and stuff like that. So of course I'm eating that up. It is taking me forever to read though, because it's a really in-depth book. I think I'm like halfway through that. And then I'm also listening to the audiobook of How Not to Diet, which is like a really in-depth look at like why certain diets are effective or aren't effective, and like what foods are bad. Not bad, because there's no bad or good in food, but like nuance. It's like 30-hour plus audiobook though. It's gonna take me 7 years to get through. Oh, but we're finally outside. Cheer, huzzah. Huzzah, cheer. We're walking in a winter wonderland. Tire on floor. Diets also change depending on the person too. Yes, yeah. Yeah, not one thing fits all. The person who wrote it is very plant-based food focused, so that's like a lot of the key parts of it. Very fiber focused also, which of course aligns with my fiber pilling. Called the Haunted Collection. Basically, this collection of cursed objects gets released into the world. Ooh, that's kind of spooky. Local buzz. Do you know what your neighbors are up to? Remember when? Not many of us are old enough to remember young Dexter Egan, the adopted son of old Daddy Choco Bucks, Ezra Wickford. Most of us only came to know Dexter, the boy who was lucky enough to grow up at Wickford Castle, as Vial County's most famous juvenile delinquent. According to legend, it was Dexter's troublemaking that caused Wickford's disappearance from public life. Most of us have used his name as an example to our own children to frighten them into obedience. You don't want to turn out like Dexter Egan, do you? We would ask, a counterfeiter? Convicted felon? Bad egg? Isn't it amazing then, after 25 years in prison, Dexter Egan's release is coinciding with the now grand reopening of Wickford Castle, now owned by the enterprising young Christy Lane. It's true. And rumor has it that Egan is determined to straighten out his life and make up for past mistakes. But how? Will he become Wisconsin's next chocolate milk tycoon? When asked about his plans to reinvent himself, the ever-charming Dexter said, no comment. Does this spell trouble for Vias County? Only time will tell. Tell me what the objects are so I can avoid them. Lots of them? No. Well, that's terrifying. Poor Dexter. Poor guy. Gotta do a little mouse sweep. Make sure I'm not missing any trinkets. Okay. Oh boy. 3, 2, 4. 3, 2, 4. Beep, boop, 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 boop. I love how this looks like I have to do a lot more math than I do. Rule number 1, don't buy old shit. Never buy anything reused. Which ironically goes very against one of my goals for this year, which is to buy way more things reused and way less new things. There's an axe here that's kind of scary. Scary axe. You could hurt someone with that. Nancy? Nancy goes on like an axe murdering spree. Do any of you go skiing? Skiing just seems really scary to me. I say this because these are like the route signs. It feels like this game should have had a little like skiing mini game in it. It's kind of surprising it didn't. Also looks like it should be a puzzle. Supposed to be reading Blood of Elves from The Witcher for a book club that hasn't started yet. Ooh, yeah, what do you guys think of the Witcher book series? I haven't read any of them. I also haven't played them though, so. Ooh, yeah. Nice, nice, nice. Love the Witcher books. Are they a worthwhile read? I think this game engine could handle skiing. I mean, it would be simple. I guess this is the 4th game they made, so maybe it actually couldn't at this point. Don't like old stuff, especially dolls, but I have this teddy bear my grandma got from my mom that was passed down to my sister and then me. It's the oldest thing I own. Thankfully, it isn't haunted. That's so sweet. I love hand-me-downs like that. Like, I keep a quilt on my bed that my great-grandmother made for my great-grandmother made for my great-uncle when he was a kid that I now have as a There's a little blanket on my bed that Muska loves to sleep on. It's his preferred blanket for snoozing. This game engine can't handle a lot of stuff, actually. Probably why the older games have more limited space location than the modern games. Yeah, absolutely. But I do think that gives it some charm, right? I think there's a power in limitations and trying to work around them. Now, I thought... There we go. I was like, I thought there was a way for me to go a different way. Over here. That's it, right? There we go. It's basically a collection of short stories that establish the world. Oh, maybe I could read the first one. I really wanted to get into watching one of my old roommates play The Witcher game, but I don't think he got very far into it. Or maybe I, like, could not pay attention. Both are possible answers. You have to have a certain mindset going into The Witcher. You can definitely tell an old white guy wrote the women. Yeah, I will say I have struggled with that historically. I read a lot of women authors. But men can do okay. Men can... I like Brendan Sanderson. Wickford Garden, created in loving memory of Eleanor Wickfield. Wickford. I'm just making up names at this point. Okay. Oh. Need to turn this one more time. No. There we go. And then we release the lever, Kronk. And then we have a box.
It's locked. It's locked.
Is this super weird one? I love this. Used to own a haunted doll, never saw it move, never talked to me. My sister is the one that saw it move and talk. I'm afraid the music will stop if I close the box. I need this. Okay, that was good. That was great. Geralt and Ciri are cool, but I don't always enjoy how Triss or Yen are written or the situations they were put in. 80s or 90s, yeah. Hello, Medusa. Very whimsical music. You do love to hear it. I'm doing okay, other than kind of poisoning myself on undercooked beans this week, which was such a silly life. Part of me is like, this is so silly that I didn't. Part of me is like, how would I know? How would I know that that was going to poison me? I only know now because it happened. Sometimes you have to poison yourself to know what's going to poison you. And I feel like there's a strong life message in there somewhere. Love Dandelion. Oh, he's the little like a jester? Am I wrong? Yeah, so undercooked black beans. I knew undercooked kidney beans could really hurt you, but undercooked black beans can also really make you sick. Is that in Breaking Bad? See, this is why I should have watched Breaking Bad. I would have avoided all of this if I watched and trusted everything in Breaking Bad. Yeah, I would have never thought beans could do that, but I had made beans. I made a chili and the beans just like wouldn't cook all the way through. Because I was supposed to boil them and I didn't boil them. I simmered them. So I didn't get them to a high enough temperature to cook through. And so I've been eating them for 3 days and had like the worst, weirdest stomach and back pains. Like a uniquely terrible stomach and back pain. And I had soaked them for 6 hours, Trim. I thought it would be fine, but I think the issue was I didn't boil them. Yeah, I had just been simmering them. Oh, Le sport actuel est... Should I just take a picture or should I write it down? I might take a picture. It feels a little bit like cheating, but... Some things are easier to capture with the phone. Sorry for it doing the disconnect connect sound. I'm sorry. Okay. Now from here, maybe we should try and talk to the guy downstairs again if he's not too mad at us. Yeah, I really like puzzle games. I would say it's most of what I end up playing tends to be puzzle games or just weirder games. I really like point and click stuff in general. This year it's my goal to play all the Nancy Drew games. So that'll be the main focus, but we are going to also play the like DS games because I have them, and we're going to play the Hardy Brother games as well. So yeah, big year of Nancy Drew, but there's a lot of other ones on my list. Like I loved Blueprints. Last year I played a lot of Blueprints. I really want to play Myst at some point, but I think I'll just play that by myself because it's so much reading that I don't know if it would be fun for me to stream. Because I don't mind doing the reading for the Nancy Drew games, but sometimes for other games I'm like, is this too much? Is anybody out there? Is anybody listening? But yeah, definitely a puzzle enjoyer. I enjoy being stumped for the most part. It's fun sometimes to have to figure something out and to be wrong for a while. Which is what I say in order for me to justify getting stuck on a very simple part in Undertale when I played it years ago. Okay, I don't know if Jacques will be here, but we can try and talk to him.
Nancy, I still cannot believe you lost my medallion. How could you have been so careless?
Oh, God. Yeah, why did you send me? Was that a setup?
I wasn't exactly careless, you know, and I didn't lose your medallion either. But I don't have it. Where were you, anyway? Weren't you supposed to meet me?
When I showed up, you were having a catnap on the floor. Ugh, I will be ruined by you American women.
Starmie Valley, perfect time to come in. Being ruined by American women.
Guess you'd better stay away from me then. Goodbye.
Au revoir,
Goodbye.
Little Miss Nightmare.
Little Miss Nightmare. Man with a goatee like that has no room to yell at Nancy. Nope. I'm just trying to do my job. Love puzzle games and spooky games. That's why Resident Evil and Silent Hill were always my jam. I feel the same way about Silent Hill. That was like, as soon as I had unsupervised internet access, I was watching Silent Hill Let's Plays. Like, I didn't play the games till I was in high school because my parents were quite strict about like age restrictions, but I watched Let's Plays of them. But I'm curious about how you feel about Silent Hill 4 because my friend Syfy just finished it, and I am notorious for being a Silent Hill 4 hater, but a lot of people in her community really love it. So I feel like it's a very divisive game.
Hey there, Nancy.
You've been holding out on me, Mr. Egan. I read in an old issue of the Daily Telegraph that you grew up here, right in this castle.
All right. I did live here for a few years, once upon a time. I was an orphan until Ezra Wickford came along and adopted me. But I left the castle when I was 16, and I never saw him again.
Left the
That's
castle?
the story, all right?
Or was kicked out of the castle? Catnap on the floor. Try assaulted.
But why did you leave?
Some things can't be explained, kid. It was a long time ago, and nothing can change it now.
Nancy asking these questions is so insane because
Okay.
it's like,
See ya,
girl,
Mr. Egan.
You're a
we
trooper.
have read the scrapbook his father made talking about how bad of a son he is. I think we could put 2 and 2 together as to why he didn't come back. Don't think you had to question that. You know what I feel like? I feel like we should get to interact with Lisa more. I think it's like a disappointment that we don't get to do more stuff with Lisa. Because like, I've got to talk to everybody else but her. does make her feel a little suspect. Okay. Gosh, excuse me. I'm going to use the correct key. And I think we'll sleep and we'll go ahead and talk to... I called her Prudence Rutherford last stream. We're going to talk to Hotchkiss. And... do something. Show her what we found. Silent Hill 4 has some high highs, low lows. I like a lot of the imaging themes, etc. Especially the post-quarantine and the isolation of the room hits different. However, it is the weakest of the first 4 games. I agree. I think I love what they did with the room aspect. I think I don't love most of the other levels, but I love the room and that you have a place that you go back to that you're like trapped in. That's like a really interesting gameplay element. But yeah, it's definitely one where I was like, oh, I wish you just did things differently. I also, this is, sorry for this to turn into a Silent Hill 4 complaint moment, but they repeat all of the levels. Like you play through 4 levels and then you play through those 4 levels again. And that's my least favorite gaming trope. I hate it when a game makes me replay a level. Even if they change things, I'm like, I want something more from this. Don't make me do it again.
Yes, dear?
Ooh.
What does l'espoir à ceux qui cherchent mean?
Let's see. Well, espoir is hope, and chercher is to search. Hope to those who search.
Oh, we can go in the tower now. I forgot. We got the key.
Goodbye.
We should go do that. The hauntings of the room have all been restored for the PC version, so it might be worth watching a cutscene guide. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, I feel like I should revisit the lore, because I used to be really into lore videos for Silent Hill when I was in high school. But of course it has been a hot second since I played that. Oh, I need to go to the library. I forgot how this worked. To the library. I wonder if there's a faster way than this.
It's locked.
My order is 3, 2, 1, 4. Ooh, yeah. I think I agree with that. I really love 3. I think 2 and 3 are kind of, you know, pretty tightly matched up for me, but I think part of that's also that the remake for 2 I really liked. I think if they did a remake for 3 or a remake for 1, it could help boost them. But yeah, good games. Gaming is great. If only Nancy could go to Silent Hill. I wonder which game is considered like Nancy's Silent Hill, like her torment, personal torture. Maybe like the 7 Seas one. Should I stream that? I don't know. Fuck. I have to die. Well, I could move the elevator up to the... I could just go in it, I guess. Oh, probably the one she's in Japan, honestly. Yeah, I could see that. Now that Nancy Drew's in the public domain, it's only a matter of time before we get Nancy Drew horror movie and horror games. I honestly was like, should I learn how to program games? The only thing with the public domain version of Nancy is that the version of her that's available now, can I just get to it from the 2nd floor, I wonder? Is that she's 19, or she's 16, excuse me, and some of the characters aren't included. So like you're limited in terms of like who can be in it and how it can be represented. Yeah, point and click horror Nancy, that would be so cool. Part of me is like, I need to learn programming. 3 isn't as strong narratively, but Heather is goated. Yeah, I love Heather. Yeah, I think the one where Nancy's in Japan is probably arguably one of the scarier ones. That and Message in a Haunted Mansion. How long till we get sapphic? I mean, if I'm making a horror Nancy Drew point and click game, it probably would be sapphic. But in that case, I wouldn't want her to be 16 because I always feel, I don't know. I guess she could just be dating someone. It doesn't have to be like inherently inappropriate for that age level. But I would want her smooching, you know, so then she's got to be 18. I would make one, but I don't think I'll ever be skilled enough. I think like if it was like point and click, I don't know, my brain's like, I could do that. The insane part of my brain that believes so thoroughly in my own abilities to do things is like, I could make a Nancy Drew game. Spider, hello. And I feel like because I'm friends with Snuggly, that's just like the ultimate, I have a person to like go to for, oh, I keep typing it wrong. I'm gonna get caught. But like an ultimate person to go to for like, what do you think Nancy would do? The art and sound design. See, I think art and sound design would be so fun. It would be a lot of work though. It would be a lot of work. But now that I have my iPad, I'm like, the world is my oyster with art. I can make so many little art things. I could be so creative. God, for a while, I've chewed on the idea of making games for so long. Can't draw to save my life. It's definitely, I'm like thankful I drew so much as a kid because it's such a skill you have to practice. And if as a kid you didn't have someone being like, yeah, you should do that more, then it's definitely like, it's hard as an adult to get better at it. Yeah, community game jam would be fun. A cute cat chas sapphic horror mystery with realistic gore. That would be kind of sick. Oh, it should be on the second or the first floor. I'm really mixing up my floors. Okay. Also, Spider-Man, hello. I don't know if I said that earlier. I'm getting very distracted by Nancy Drew. What's new? Nancy Drew. She's coming after you. You gotta solve that mystery. Okay. We want to go this way. I want to get in that tower. It's like 4 a.m. in the game. This is like the scariest time to be here. This is genuinely scary. 4, 5. Oh no, they're alchemy symbols, aren't they? Uh-oh. Do I know what length I want them to be? Oh, I bet I want it to match this side. So it's just up, down, I bet. If y'all could make a game, what sort of game would you make? Hey, clicking things at random. I've wanted to make a game that's specifically about going through an area of the city I used to live in called the Flats, which is a very like industrial part of the city that I used to ride my school bus through. And I've always had an image in my mind of this person that has to like survive being chased by a monster through this like very industrial part of the city. Jess? Not chess. How play? Do play? Make a mud. What's a mud? Ooh. Call of Cthulhu TTRPG game. Ooh. If I made a game, it would have to be Final Fantasy Tactics style combat and classics. But I would put it in my own setting. Fun. How am I gonna get it to be there? Multi-user dungeon. Oh, is that what MUD is? It's one of the first MMOs you type to do everything and there were minimal visuals. Oh, that's very cool. I think the, what is it called? The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy game? Is that? Multi-user domain. I see. art professional with a fine arts degree here. It can be really hard to get over feeling like you're super behind if you start learning to do art as an adult, but I've seen people start in adulthood and get really good. Yeah, I think I was lucky in college that I lived with this guy who was an opera singer, and he was like, yeah, a ton of opera singers like don't really start till they're adults because your voice isn't in a, when you're like going through puberty and you're younger, your voice isn't in a place where it can like develop properly as an artist. So you kind of like have to start that training sometimes as an adult. You don't have to, but oftentimes you start that training as an adult. And I don't know why that was like so helpful for me to hear, but it was like good to hear like, oh, like this is a, you know, this is a profession where some people start when they're older than me and I don't have to be restricted by my age. Okay, how am I going to get this one there? Also, we're going to have an ad break in just a couple seconds. I'm going to be walking around and stretching. So I'm going to be playing some fun little commercials you can watch if you want to stick around. If you've got to go do your own thing. 'Tis what it is. I think I fucked up a little bit. I might need to get this one first. Might need to use those to support it. Her interactive really has the stone clicking sound down. Absolutely. Now these are quality little clicks. Okay, what do I need to do to get it where I want it to be? B-A-R-B-I-E. Barbie girl. All right. I'll be back in just a bit. Maybe. Twitch. Twitch. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back to this really intense, puzzling puzzle game. High octane puzzle action taking place here. Okay. If I want to get a piece here, that means I need like something stopping it on the edge and something stopping it right there. If I want something on the edge here. Oh boy. Where'd it go? Fuck. Graphics are broken. Thank you, Chris. Have a good rest of your day. There we go. But not, there we go. Because how would I get it in right spot? Well, I could do this, and then I could do this, and then I do this one. Okay. Cool. And then in order to get the pink one here, I'm gonna need the blue one to be, oh, well, I don't need the blue one there. In order to get the blue one there, maybe it's that I need the pink one to help get the blue. Oh. What? Oh, I need the pink one to be in place to get the blue one where it needs to be. That's what it was. Okay. There we go. Huzzah! I moved things where they should be. And now we have stairs. But before I look at stairs, can I look at this place?
Looks like some kind of prison.
My home? My humble abode? My sweet, cozy prison? Hey, what's up, you guys? Oh, welcome to a puzzle, I guess. I was gonna say, welcome to my tower. Alas. Oh, can't I rotate them? I feel like I can rotate them, but it's really finicky about where you rotate from. That was the thing. Okay, I feel like that's that corner. This is this corner. Rotate. Rotate. That is not right. That's right. Okay. And then this one's here. Okay, we have our corners. This is one of those puzzles I used to find really challenging. And then I figured out you just got to figure out the edges. It's just like any puzzle, you got to do the edges. And then the rest gets a lot easier. Okay, this is one at the top, I think. Yeah, I think all the ones with that like florally edge are gonna be the top. And then the bottom just have the flower parts. And then the edges will have the lines. Okay. We have the top and the bottom. Pretty okay. Okay, bottom's good. Top, not yet. No, I think that was right. Just these? Okay. Top correct, bottom correct. And I think now I just need to go by the middle. Maybe these two get switched. Yeah. Oh my god, this is like almost done. What? Dude, what the? I do not remember that being that easy. Wow. Yeah, I'm a senior detective. Oh, I didn't. The earring in this ear fell out and I didn't replace it. I thought, oh, I was so mentally sure I would. I'll have to do that later. I need to remember, I have to always wear earrings because I've had one of them heal up. The music celebrating my grand and various achievements. If I set up goals on Twitch, I should have like this play when I achieve a goal. Like, oh, you reached 2,000 followers. Blum, boom, 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 boom. You would debate engaging your ears. Do you have a specific size you'd want them to be? I'm bad enough at piercings. I'm like, I feel like I don't need an added challenge of gauging, though they are very cool. Okay, I can't.
Looks like a keyhole
Look
of
at
some
this. Oh, can I do this? I can. We don't quite know yet what one to put where. Wouldn't go past 0, 0, that's for sure. I'd have to look. I'd have to look at what that means. Oh, wait. I can't look at the painting. I think I'm spoiling something for myself that I know I can do later. Oh, that turn radius is really weird. Okay. So we got a trinket. Should probably go give that to Hotchkiss. Hopefully, oh, she's gone to bed. Well, we can go talk to everybody else. Now that I've been in the titular tower, do you have another Muska money goal? Oh my gosh, I don't. I forgot that LA Noire was a goal. One day we'll play it again. One day. I don't yet, because my goal for this year is just to play through all the Nancy Drew games, so it'd have to be something more like a cosplay stream or something. But I feel like it could be like you guys choose my cosplay for a stream. That could be fun. Yeah, because it can't really be you guys choose the game, because unfortunately Nancy Drew is choosing the game. I have chosen the Drew life. Okay, let's just go talk to everybody. Nancy has been feral on this trip. She has such a crazy sleep schedule. She's awake at such weird hours. Oh. Gila, hello. These HS did. So the way I thought, okay. Hello. I was like, what does this mean? I should know what this means. Went to bed at 7 a.m.? What time is it for you now? I try and stick. Oh, I'm yawning. Try and stick to a good sleep schedule, but because I poisoned myself, I've been sleeping a lot more lately because I felt bad. So I spent most of yesterday sleeping, actually. But it turns out that's what your body needs when you make yourself sick. Meant to say these games are so good. Yes. Yes, they are. Yeah, I'm glad I'm feeling better too. What a harsh way to learn a life lesson, to thoroughly cook your beans. 8:38 p.m. Oh. Well, hopefully you have the rest of the day to enjoy. I'll probably be going to bed around 8:38 or getting ready for bed at least. Because I'll try and get a really good night's sleep tonight. I think I have early-ish morning work stuff. This is one of the earlier games I forget. I feel like its arrow placement tends to get really fidgety.
Why are those holes in the crest on the floor of the tower room?
I can help you, but we shouldn't talk about it now. Not here. Call me later.
I forget that we can call him.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
Not here. Not now, Nancy. Okay, Mr. Egan. Gila, how are you doing? I have that gremlin sleep schedule. If I was employed, I obviously wouldn't be doing gremlin hours, but no one is impressed with my English degree. Oh, I know, that's such a struggle. I have also a weird degree, but thankfully I've been able to MacGyver myself into jobs.
Can't you see I'm reading?
Brute force. She really doesn't like us. No, you're not reading.
Can't you see I'm reading?
Fuck you. I hate you, Lisa. But Angel, I hope if employment is what you're searching for, that it comes to you soon. Or that you just enjoy having goblin hours. Sometimes my brain goes, wouldn't it be nice to make my own schedule and just do things whenever I want to? And I'm like, yeah, I think that's what everybody wants to do, actually. I think that's just human nature.
Look, keep the stupid medallion. It's yours.
I don't even have it. It's not even mine. Okay, I think we just need to go talk to Hotchkiss. But I'm going to skip to 7 p.m., call Dexter. Very secretively call him, and then we'll talk to Hotchkiss. Would have been fine pre-GPT. Oh my gosh, yeah. That stuff drives me insane. I didn't have to get back on TikTok, but I'm using TikTok to post shorts too, to advertise my content as one does. And so I have TikTok on just my iPad, so I don't end up using it a lot, which is good. But one thing that did pop up when I was uploading TikToks was a guy being like, this creator is faking having read all 23 Dune books and is using ChatGPT to write video scripts about the Dune series. And I'm like, what is we are in the weirdest timeline possible that this is a situation that's happening. Like, I don't want to read the Dune books, but I want street cred. The street cred of reading the Dune books. What? Okay, like... Alright, operator. Dexter. Oh, it might be too late. Maybe I was supposed to call him when he's still down there? I don't know why I assumed calling him would be like he would just pick up, you know. Bizarre beef to have with someone, and also if the guy's actually doing that. Yeah, it sounds like he is. I mean, I watched the whole video, and they had some strong arguments about it, in that he got things wrong, and that the AI was making things up. Oh, guys, should I go to the hockey game tonight? Oh, I kind of want to go, but I don't feel great. But I haven't been to a Kraken game before. I've only been to torrent games. Yes, not. Oh, no. I'm going to 2 torrent games this month. Or 3. Ugh. Sports. No, shotgun hockey is so fun. Hockey is really fun. Yeah, I would be going with friends. Trying to explain the poisoning situation. Oh my god, I'm sorry about the dial tone. I'm sorry. ATL lost their team. We have the Gladiators for amateur league, but we have no pro team. No. Oh, the Gladiators do. Yeah, dude, amateur leagues are kind of wild. I have been to the amateur league game. Yeah, meeting up with friends would be fun. I am going with all of them to a torrent game later this month. Well, I'm supposed to hang out with them this weekend also. God, I just wrote the stupidest sentence. I can't even read what I wrote out loud because I know it doesn't make sense, and I'm just hoping that they understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, we're gonna skip ahead to 3 a.m. Guys, I just would like hate to go and then feel worse tomorrow because I didn't rest. But I am feeling better today. It's so hard to decide. And I could wear my Seattle Torrent jersey. And I can wear my little matching hat that I have with me and my friends all have matching hats. Me and my friends are very fun and cute. Does I wear a Red Wings jersey as an outer layer? I love that. What time will you get home? Probably like around 10. I'm assuming the game starts as I could check. I literally have the app. I have the Kraken app because my torrent tickets have to go through it. Oh, it's Pride Night. Wait. Maybe. I said, wait, it's Pride Night. Oh, Kyla only has 1 extra. That's okay. Technically recovering from poisoning myself with undercooked beans. Okay. Fuck. Well, she only has 1 extra. That's okay. My other friend can go. That's fine. Thank you all for coming on that journey with me. Oh, Shotgun, I'm the sort of person where if I go outside and I do something fun, I can't sleep forever.
Yes, dear.
I will be up all night forever. So that's my one issue. Yeah, I love that the Kraken do Pride stuff. Okay. Well, that was a fun moment of excitement. But now I feel better. at her in a way that she doesn't have the tickets because I'm like, I probably should just relax. Have a nice long shower tonight. Atlanta belongs to the gays, but not so much the surrounding area. And honestly, hockey in general is like, despite, you know, what has become popular recently, is not the most liberal sport. Hello, Syfy. Speaking of hockey, Syfy. I almost got tickets to the Pride game tonight, the Kraken game, but I missed out. But Syfy, how are you doing? Hello.
I found something that I think you'll be very interested in. It seems to be some kind of journal. I think it was written by Marie Antoinette herself.
What? Let me see that.
I didn't even get to look at this.
This is it. I've been trying to track this down for 15 years. Where on earth did you find it?
In the tower. It's the treasure, I believe, in the Royal Tower, in fact, if you've heard of the name of this game. Yeah, Kyla thought she had more tickets than she had, but it's also okay because I still kind of feel a little sick. So I probably should not go out and be tempted to drink beer. Even though everybody makes fun of me for getting my shitty beer. Get a lot of Pride vibes when I go to goth clubs. That's good. That's good. It's good to still get that community. I really feel that at the Torrent games. They feel so queer and especially like women friendly that I just love being there. I'm like, oh my God. All these women who love women. Ah! It's like an angelic glow around me.
Well, it's a long story, but I happened to find a way into the Queen's Tower, where I happened to find a secret compartment. I think this must be what the vandal was after.
Nancy, I must warn you. I'll wrestle you for this if I have to, and it won't be pretty.
All right, what would you guys wrestle her for? I'm thinking like original copies of all the Barbie games. Oh, also, everybody, in case you don't already, you should absolutely, oh my God, wait, Angel, you should absolutely be following my friend Syfy because she's not only pushing for partner, but also plays horror puzzle games. So, Angel specifically, but also everyone else. And I'm trying to convince her to play Fatal Frame, even though I think Syfy was like, I'm going to play Fatal Frame with you. And now I'm like, no, go stream it so I can watch you play it. I want to watch someone else play Fatal Frame. It's like the same thing with Siren, except I don't think Fatal Frame was as hard or is as hard. Yeah, you can play it without me. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I wonder how long it takes to stream them. I wonder if you could play the first one and the second one. Or how many of them do you own? I streamed a little bit of Siren, but it's really hard. So I'm more of a watch videos about Siren sort of girly now. Because, like, that was the hardest game I've ever played.
I'm on a mission of my own, Professor, so we're going to have to make a deal. I place the journal in your hands, you translate it for me. Does that sound fair?
Absolutely, I'll get to work on it right away. I'll have the translation ready in my room for you this time tomorrow. Until then, I mustn't be disturbed.
Siren is tough. It's very much one of those games where I feel like to beat it, you have to follow a guide or really like grind it. And for streaming, those are two things that I struggle with a lot. I don't love having to follow a guide or just grinding the entire time. So I didn't end up finishing. I didn't get very far even to it on stream, but I tried. We attempted. All right, let's set it to 8 a.m. And then I'm going to call our friend on the phone. See what the tea is. By our friend, I mean the operator. Dexter. I want to play Riven Mist also, Trim.
This is Dexter.
It's Nancy, hoping you can help me now. But why the sudden hush-hush? Do you smell a rat?
The information you request is highly sensitive, young lady. That's top secret in case you were wondering. Now, I've been around the block a few times, and if there's one thing I've learned, it's that you can't be too careful. If you want answers, we do it my way, see?
We do it my way, you see?
Sure thing, Mr. Egan. I just hope the phone's not bugged.
All right. Just give me the question.
I don't remember doing this before.
What's up with those holes in the crest on the floor of the tower room?
I've always wondered that myself. Seems like something's missing from the crest. Like different objects should fit in those holes, but I don't know what. Is that it?
All right, that's
I
it.
think that's it for now. Thanks, Dexter.
Yeah, Dexter is being very 1920s gangster. We gotta go my way or the highway, see? He's straight out of LA Noire. It's the ghost of LA Noire haunting me. That's the real ghost that haunts me. It's the fact that I didn't finish. I actually uninstalled the game. I had to, God, I've been doing a bunch of hard drive reorganization because I've had to do some of my like job work from my lab or from my PC because my work laptop is broken.
Hey there, Nancy.
Okay.
So I had to free up a bunch of space
Alrighty
so I
then.
could download a bunch of footage. I also have had to start using Adobe Illustrator again. I don't like it. I feel my feelings are hurt by having to use it. Oh, I should stairs. I need to keep the elevator off the main floor. I keep forgetting that. For when I next need to go into the tower. Just gonna quickly try and talk to Jacques, and then we'll talk to Hotchkiss. What do you prefer? I don't like using Illustrator at all. It's not even that I prefer something else, it's that I just don't want to touch it. I had to use it when I was in high school. I was editor for my school's paper. Little fun merry fact for you. And I think we did everything in Illustrator, like all the layouts and stuff. And then I did a bit of it in college, and it's just, yeah, it's not a program I love to use. That's just like not work I like to do, is that. For if I'm doing like drawings, I have, I think it's Adobe Fresco, which is like for tablets, which I find very, at least for me, understandable. And I like Photoshop. I use Photoshop. I made a resume in Photoshop. Okay, I need to go back upstairs. I forgot what I was doing. But yeah, it's like Adobe products are 50%. Once you learn one of them, you learn all of them. And then the other 50% is every other program. So it's like Illustrator, I don't love getting the hang of. After Effects, oh boy. No clue about that. But I also, because I pay for all of them, I'm like, I have to use all of these. I have to get my money's worth. Okay, Nancy's gonna take the big nap till 3 a.m. 3 a.m. and you're still awake. I bet you're just fine. Oh, and I'm still awake. I bet you're just fine. Half asleep in a city that's better than mine. And that girl in your bed has a fine pedigree. I bet your friends tell her she's better than me. It's unironically one of my favorite Taylor Swift songs.
I'm so glad you stopped by. I've translated the entire journal. It's fabulous. And as an added bonus, it includes Marie's official decoder, something no one else has ever found before.
Zizan.
Righto.
Zia. Hello, Muichigo. How you doing? Marie, I love how, I don't know, nonchalant Nancy was about that, like, amazing historic document to find, and she's like, see you soon. I also enjoy some Taylor Swift. I like songs I can give over-the-top country accents, too. As a very non-country person. Okay, it's diary time. My husband is like an impossible child. I still cannot believe Louise bought this tiara when the French economy is in so much trouble. I told him I didn't want it. What does he expect me to do with it? I cannot wear it. The people hate me already. They call me Madame Deficit, as if the country's debt was all my fault. I wish I could sell it and return the money to France, but this would embarrass Louis publicly now. If he and I appear divided, the mob will erupt. They'll overthrow the monarchy in no time, and we'll find ourselves kneeling at the guillotine. Death by guillotine sounds very scary. Hopefully would be quick, though. Do you guys know stats of, like, which is worse, guillotine versus hanging in terms of, like, speed? Just curious. 18th December. I have thought of a plan. I will have the tiara dismantled. There is an old dear jeweler, Claude M., in my village near Richmond, who will do it for me. I trust him with my life. Once the stones are removed, Claude will make the ruby, the emerald, and the sapphire into ornamental medallions. These I will scatter across the continent. The diamond is worth untold millions and must be returned to the French people, but not now, not while the country is tearing itself apart. I will hide it as carefully as I would hide the key to my soul, so that it will not be discovered for generations. Someday, when the medallions are brought back together and my message is decoded, the diamond will be found. Hanging would be worse. It's quick and painless. Hanging would be worse. Okay, your neck would break and you'd suffocate. But you'd like feel your neck break, probably, right? The guillotine is actually engineered to be like a more humane method of execution. Interesting. And yeah, hangings could go more wrong. Neither are ideal. I mean, you know, if I ever get a choice, beheading, you'd pass out almost instantly because of blood loss. Okay. It's making me think about the scene in Pirates of the Caribbean where they escape a hanging. I need to rewatch the pirate. It's been so long since I've watched those. Okay, but it will take an extraordinary person, and I don't believe it will happen until the wounds of this revolution have healed, and history has wrought a new, more rational French order of some kind. Finally, when the people's wealth is returned to them, this diamond of misery will be restored into its magnificent beauty. December 27th. Tomorrow, I will have my portrait painted by the great Marcel Bonnet. I have announced that I will not wear the tiara. Louis is furious. He does not even know that the wretched crown no longer exists. I have sent the emerald medallion to Vienna to my dear cousin, the Baroness Helga von Hanseldorf, as a token of my affection. The ruby and the sapphire remain in my secret compartment where I keep this journal, but soon I will decide where to send them. My own court speaks viciously of me, and I feel terribly alone. I only hope that someday, years from now, my actions will be better understood. If you are reading this, know that my honor shall be blue, courage shall be red, and loyalty shall be green. Oh? Don't be weird, computer. Honor is blue. Courage is red. Loyalty is green. The design of the guillotine was intended to make capital punishment more reliable and less painful in accordance with new Enlightenment ideas of human rights. Prior to the guillotine, French had inflicted manual beheading and a variety of methods of execution, many of which were more gruesome and required a high level of precision and skill to carry out successfully. Yikes. Well, for all the shit I talk, thank God for the French. Just for, you know, for when you all eventually overthrow me for making decisions about what games we stream. When you vote down with Mary, let me at least choose how I'm going out. Okay. So what we need now, let's go try and talk to Hotchkiss again, maybe. I just need to find the other medallions. And that will be the game. That will be the end of the game when I have the other medallions. Wow, crazy, Mary, crazy. Hotchkiss.
Hello there. Oh, it's so exciting about your discovery. I wonder what it will lead to.
See you soon.
Goodbye.
See you soon. I'm down with Mary. She's cool. Why do you ask? Boo, Mary, boo. Revolt. Chat revolts. See, I think the good thing is with me playing the Nancy Drew games, I hopefully don't think any of you will be like, I hate these. Mary, stop streaming them. Sometimes when I stream other games, I'm like, I don't think anybody else wants to watch this. I don't know if any of you guys like this game. But yeah, it's so weird that we can't have like any discussion with Hotchkiss about the discovery. Nancy is so curious about some things and just does not care at all about other things. It's very interesting writing. But again, this is one of my favorite games. It's definitely like the creators are getting their footing with the writing and everything. Okay, let's go ahead and let's skip to 9. We're gonna talk to everyone because I need people to give me things to do to get the things that we need. Yeah, it's a good one. I love kind of this era and some of the like early ones with checklists. I think those are some of my favorite.
Hey, Nancy.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
I gotta cross the big pit. I'm a big pit crosser. She's not here. Ugh. Not like she was talking to me anyways, but it's a bit inconvenient, isn't it? I could try talking to Jacques, but I don't know. It's weird also that I can't, like, I get that me and Jacques are, like, beefing right now, but it's kind of crazy. I can't be like, I found that thing that you were looking for. Remember how you really wanted this thing for France? Well, I found it.
Look, keep the stupid medallion. It's yours.
Should I open his locker again? Can I? Do I have his locker number written down? 6554? No, 2554. 2665. Man, someone can't read. And it's me. It's me. So if you dare to find me, towards the Nancy Drew. My sister and I will still use Nancyisms like check, can't check that off yet. It's good to know it's there. When you find the fire extinguisher, yes, fire, just like repeats in my head. Sorry, Muska's scratching his little cat scratcher. Oh, he's right there. You can kind of see his paws. That noise really scared me. There's a part of me that's genuinely shocked that that sound didn't play in my brain when I actually had a fire at my apartment building, because I feel like it's so ingrained. Fire. But good to know it's there, though. It did kind of play in my head when I found where the extinguisher was for this building. Hey, guy. Yeah, so the reason I'm in this apartment now is my last apartment, the unit above mine, caught on fire. While I was inside my apartment, which was a very scary experience. So, had to do a good old move, but 517. Yeah, it was scary. Don't recommend it. Everybody, make sure your fire alarms work. Make sure you know where the fire extinguisher for your apartment complex is. Never walk away from your stove when you're cooking. Because that's what happened in this instance. But, yeah, thankfully, physically okay. Thankfully, Muska's okay. My cat. So, yeah, just very much was like a full life reset when something like that happens. Gosh. Well, I feel like I just need to talk to What's-Her-Face. Because I don't know what else I can do right now. I feel like this is so one of those moments where I need to do something really specific and I don't know what. Blah, blah, blah. My friend found out her new apartment's fire detectors were out and she was getting carbon monoxide poisoning. That's a big fear of mine. So often when I play a game that I don't know the plot of and weird things are happening, I'm like, it's carbon monoxide poisoning. That's the solution. Because it can be so scary. Maybe I'll try and sleep a few hours and see if our friend appears. Lisa? Every time I see this painting when I'm further down the stairs, yeah, Ghost of Thornton Hall, exactly. I'm like, I know what this is. Or it's like there's wheat in the water, or like, you know, whatever in the water supply that fucks people up. Okay, alarm 11. Ergot, yeah. There's something going on either in the air or the water, but I hope she was able to get that figured out and resolved because God, yeah, that's so scary. I already struggle to like trust myself, and so I can't imagine how terrifying it would be in a situation.
Did you see I'm reading?
Huh. Well, I have an idea of something I can do, but I don't think I'm supposed to be able to do it
Hey
yet.
there, Nancy.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
She fixed it herself and took money off her rent. Hell yeah, because the landlord never responded. Fuck landlords. I feel like she's the culprit. It's so frustrating how it's not even like I can pretend the other people are guilty when there's one person who just refuses to talk to me for days on end. Like, she's not even trying to not be suspicious at this point. Okay, I'm gonna go back in the tower just in case there's something else there I've missed, because I can't think of where anything else is that I have missed. It is too bad we can't go look in her room. You know how to fix this problem. Would you like to give me like a casual hint about it? Like a casual, cool, smooth. Doesn't have to be too direct, but you know, I would take a hint. I would take one. I do have a little, what is it? I don't have this up right now. My emergency no backseating problem button. Okay, well, in the meantime, I'll go in here and I'll get caught and we can have that great second chance scene again. 3 stars, 7-2. The answer is in Nancy's room. Slay. I can go back there. Hello, Zoomer. How are you doing? Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Oh my gosh, it's almost Friday. What are you guys gonna do this weekend? On Saturday, I'm gonna spend most of the day writing my script for my next video. I gotta get that done. And then Sunday, I hope to hang out with my friends. The friends who I mentioned earlier about the hockey game. We should be hanging out. I don't know what we're doing yet, though, because I'm unfortunately trying to not spend any money. Okay. It's not going to be fingerprinting. Good. My day off is tomorrow, and I'm working on a K-pop collage poster. Fun! Hanging with friends this weekend. That sounds great. Working and sleeping over at a friend's. Fun! Is it that I need to call people? I might need to call people. What if just all of the medallions were in my drawer? I like Nancy's sweater, that like brown burgundy one. I spent some time with my dad this weekend. I live with him, so by that I mean watch stuff with him. Fun! Yeah, I have just one medallion. Just one. I can call George. It would be really unfortunate if I had to call Ned at this point because I haven't talked to him at all yet. So I feel like that's a lot of dialogue to catch up with.
Hello?
Sorry.
George?
And best too. What's new, Nancy?
All right. Let's talk about the warning from
I
immigration.
went back to check out Jacques' locker, and I found a pamphlet about diamonds, a letter from his fiancée, and a warning notice from immigration.
Did his fiancée sound cute in her letter?
Actually, she sounded upset. She wants him to hurry up and do something, but I'm not sure what.
Sounds like that guy is under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I hope he's not marrying her just to stay in the country.
That That would be bad.
I found Ezra Wickford's secret garden. You'll never guess what Dexter's boyhood luck charm was.
A rabbit's foot?
A little green leprechaun?
Guess again. A medallion with a red stone in it. Do you think I should give it back to Dexter?
Oh yeah, like honesty is the best policy with creepy convicts?
I think George is politely trying to say that you should find out what the medallion's for before you breathe a word of it to anyone. You'll probably need it to solve this mystery.
Not Nancy Ice, Drew. There's something outside I need to do. Okay.
I met this nice woman, Lisa Ostrom.
What's her deal?
Nice.
She's a photojournalist doing a story on the castle. She sure got me curious about that tower.
Oh yeah? Does she know where the entrance is?
I don't think so.
Well, keep an eye on her, Nancy. Those photojournalists are born snoopers, you know.
George, are you suggesting that Nancy is a second-class snooper? You're going to give our friend a complex.
Oh, right. Like Nancy doesn't know she's the prime minister of snooping.
Queen Snoop.
Help, I'm a little stuck.
Maybe you should talk to Lisa and see what she's been up to.
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Should I go talk to Lisa and see what she's... Okay, I'm gonna go talk to Lisa and then I'll go outside again. Again, I'm almost positive it's just one small thing I haven't clicked on. Or it might be that I need to talk to Ned. Hello, Kelly. Hello, how are you? I hope you had a good day at work.
Can't you see I'm reading?
Yeah, I can't ask her what she's up to because she's really busy reading the same magazine. I wish I could read just one thing and be so focused on it forever. Sorry, I'm doing the same thing I did before, which is try not to use the elevator. Well, Corbel, do I need to go outside? Or is it that I need to call people? I guess I'm just assuming that it's calling people for if it's in Nancy's room. Driving home now, huzzah, safe travels. Safe travels. I love turning. I love turning. We're about to drive home. Okay. Safe, almost driving home. Yeah, no Twitch chat in drive. I do? The answer is on the phone. Oh, pee pee poo poo. Pee pee poo poo poo. Okay. I'm gonna quickly just double check that I haven't missed something in here because I do feel like there's something in here that's easy to miss, but I might be misremembering. This is my lack of trust in Nancy Drew games. It's the cones. They need me to see the cones. Hotchkels, hello! Welcome into a winter wonderland. This game makes me want snow. This game makes me crave the cold. Alright. Well, let's go face my fears and we'll talk on the phone with all our friends and you guys will just get a really great plot catch up. The snow in this game is a vibe. What I missed in there? Wait, yeah, Trim, go ahead and tell me. What? How did this take me so... I, like, sped run this game, I feel like, the last time I played it, but I do think Callie helped me. The green medallion's in there. Is it already? Where are the stairs? I didn't think it was yet, because I thought something else had to happen. Yeah, Callie usually is my helpful walkthrough guide person. Nancy's getting her steps in, guys. It's okay that we're backtracking. Nancy needs the exercise. She lives a really sedentary lifestyle. I don't know if it's in here yet. Someone named Wizard Kidding on YouTube who recreates Nancy Drew locations in The Sims. That's so fun. I feel like their username is familiar. I think I must have seen something by them at some point. I gotta be honest, I feel like I don't watch too many Nancy Drew creators because I am slightly Nancy Drew pilled and I care too much about Nancy Drew. Sometimes I'm like, I don't want other people's opinions. Rhea, hello. Rhea, how was your stream? I was lurking. You guys, you should follow Rhea. They're doing some really cute ASMR stuff. And popping off on YouTube? Can I type? But if you enjoy ASMR and cute dog girl, I'm just saying. Just saying. Okay, I'm gonna try and just talk to everyone. Yeah, no, that's such a slay. YouTube is honestly an unbelievable beast. Like, you really never are gonna know what it's gonna be like. The people need to see this. But you just gotta ride the waves when it happens, and that's so awesome. I like the name Stardew Valley because it sounds like Stardew Valley and Mew Mew. Yeah, it's such a cute username. It's a good one. Yeah, something has to happen for it to spawn, and I have a feeling it's gonna be on our phone. Yeah, so many Mews in chat. We're a pretty Mew positive crowd. We're just meowing all over the place. Okay. I'm gonna have us finish our conversations with George, and then we'll try Ned, and then we'll try the operator, I guess. Yeah, Mew Mew's is based on
George?
Tokyo Mew Mew. What's new, Nancy?
Mint Truther. Meow shotgun. I think we're all Tokyo Mew Mew fans. Yeah, chat is all cats. Meow meow meow.
Get this. I found a secret room in the library.
Secret room?
It looks like it was Ezra Wickford's study. Would you believe that Dexter Egan was Wickford's adopted son once upon a time? Until Wickford disowned him?
Why was Dexter disowned?
He was convicted of a felony, counterfeiting. I guess Wickford didn't want any more to do with him after that.
Well, that's a checkered past if I ever heard of one. Wonder what he's doing back at the castle.
Maybe he wants revenge.
Revenge on who? Wickford's dead.
It's not logical, George. It's revenge.
It's revenge.
Wickford wrote Dexter a farewell poem before he died.
The inventor of chocolate milk was a poet, too?
Yum. I could write a poem or two about chocolate milk.
It says that he hid some sort of luck charm for Dexter to find.
Where?
Something about his old thinking spot somewhere out in the garden. Funny, but I didn't see any garden when I came in.
Well, you can't exactly tiptoe through the tulips when they're buried under 6 feet of snow.
Never mind my cheeky cousin over there, Nancy. When the storm passes, you should go out and see what you can find.
Okay, now it's added. I've been doing research.
I've been doing some research on Marie Antoinette.
Find anything interesting?
Apparently, Marie Antoinette was once given an extravagant tiara with a ruby, a sapphire, an emerald, and a humongous diamond in it. But she hated it and refused to wear it.
Who ever heard of a queen who hated jewels?
What's even weirder is that before she was executed, the tiara just disappeared. Nobody has ever found it.
Maybe it's somewhere right in Wickford Castle. And that's what the vandal tore the library apart looking for.
Or it could be the old childhood luck charm Wickford mentioned in the poem. Maybe that's what you saw Dexter hunting for.
Who ever heard of a kid carrying around a bazillion-dollar tiara for good luck?
I have voicemail.
I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Welcome to the voicemail system. Please press 0 to retrieve messages. To leave the system, please first message.
Yeah, Miss Drew. This is Dexter at the front desk. Can you come down when you're feeling better? I need to talk to you for a minute. Thanks.
To go to the next message, press 2. Second message.
Nancy, this is your mentor speaking. Things are looking uncommonly out of sorts in here. I just hope I haven't had another intruder. Please remember that passkey I gave you is not for sharing.
To go to the next third message.
Hi, Nance. It's Lisa. Sorry if I acted like a brat before. This article's got me a little stressed. Anyway, we have to be friends so we can gossip about all the suspicious activity around here, right? Wait till you hear what I just saw. Come talk. Bye.
To leave the system, please press 3.
Oh my god! That's insane that they lock progress. No, Gila, that's totally fine. And Corbell, thank you for trying to get me on the right path as well. That is so funny that progress gets locked behind. Like that. Oh my god, it's because we fought with Lisa, I bet. Because I've been picking chat options that I don't usually pick. I wonder if that's what it was that caused that to happen. That's so funny. Thank you all for my help, or for the help on that. Cause yeah, I would not have thinked to check the voicemail. Okay.
Hey there, Nancy.
Okay, he doesn't have more for
See
me.
you, Mr. Egan.
Alrighty then.
Hey Lisa, I hear we're friends now.
Glad you came down to talk. Get this. I saw Dexter walking out to the maintenance shack with this, like, green ornament thing in his hand. He's up to something, right? Maybe you should check it out.
Maybe I should.
Thanks for the tip, Lisa. I think I will. Want to come along?
Thanks, Nancy, but you're the brainiac. I'll just guard this comfy chair and wait for your report.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Keep me posted.
Damn, and that's what we needed to get it to spawn. Crazy girlies. Oh my god. Thank you guys for the help with that. Again, I don't think I would have gone through so much Ned dialogue that we didn't have to hear if you guys didn't tell me that. You just saved me like an hour of time for this stream. All right, Nancy. Let's go retrieve that weird green ornament thing. Down with Ned. Okay, he's just a little guy, you know? He's just a little Nedifer. Oh, where is it? If I was a medallion, where would I go? Avoid Ned unless necessary. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, is a mouse gonna steal it? No, I just get to see a rat. I just get to see a rat. Thank you so much for that rat. Shotgun? I have, and it's weird because I'm like, why? I didn't ask for that. Okay, we're gonna have an ad in about a minute. And I will be getting up and moving around and stretching. So I'll be gone for 3 minutes, but then I'll come back and it will be okay. Everybody else can also get up and stretch and get a snack.
Gosh, I can hardly feel my toes.
And I'm just saying, if you're ever like, I want to watch this stream without ad breaks, I cut the ad breaks out of my YouTube VODs. Oh boy. Oh boy. And you know what we're gonna have to do? Is pause the game when Nancy's freezing to death. Thank you for the hydration. I'm actually gonna go ahead and save because it has been a while since I've saved. So let's go ahead and do a good 2. Number 2. Ooh. Okay. And I will BRB in 3 minutes. Welcome back. I'm just saying, guys, I really don't want to do my taxes. That's all I'm saying. I should not have to do them. I do have 3 months. Oh God. I just need to get familiar with what these things mean. Oh wait. Okay, I need it to be one ahead. Oh, okay, wait. And then this one needs to be 2. Oh! What's going on? I got there. I managed it. I made it happen. Everybody go skiing!
What's going on out here? Is that you, Nancy? Come inside. It's freezing out here. What kind of a stunt was that, Missy?
I was freezing. That stunt was my version of an SOS.
Well then, what can I say except good thinking?
I made like a Boy Scout, and I thought
Hey there,
good.
Nancy.
That's the saying, right?
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Alrighty then.
All right, should I go talk to our best friend, who we're friends with again? Who's our best friend?
Nancy, I heard you got locked out. You could have frozen to death. So, what was Dexter hiding out there?
I don't know. It just looked like your average maintenance shed to me. So, next time you give me a hot tip, Lisa, it better come with some earmuffs.
Huh, I thought for sure I was onto something. I still think Dexter's shady. I'd keep an eye on him if I were you.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Stay warm.
I'm just thinking about the voicemail thing. I also think that's, I don't know. I feel like voicemails aren't a thing anymore. The way they used to be. Like, I get that we still call people. We still be calling. But people don't leave voicemails for me very often. If at all. I just don't think about them. And it really makes you think. Let me take a picture. Bink. I gotta say, though, if I was at the Kraken game, I think my dad would have been pretty jealous of me. No, a lot of people don't leave voicemails. I think most people don't know how to set up their voice. There's a double whammy of that. I mean, at least we don't have to buy voicemail machines anymore. Or, like, make sure to rewind the tape. Things I'm sure I would be terrible at. But I would love to, like, have recordings of my friends' voices on tape. That would be kind of cute. If I call you and you don't answer, or you're not getting you're either not getting a voicemail, or it's the most unhinged shit I can think. I've left some good voicemails. I don't know if I'm like, if it's urgent, I usually will give a voicemail. If it's not urgent, I also sometimes will give a voicemail, or I'll like send a text. What am I doing? I'm gonna go talk to Hotchkiss at 3. Should we just go look in her room first, or should we talk to her first? I might just look in her room while we're up here. I'm like craving marzipan. That's so weird. I feel like I haven't marzipaned in so long, and now my brain's like, you know what would be good? A sweet paste made with almonds. Yeah, she said something about our room being weird. Boots are right. Do you think she would have skied? Or do you think she's just here for the Marie Antoinette? Well, there's nothing I'm seeing. But let's go. Let's go see what she has to say. And I charged up her camera, so hopefully we can watch it. Nothing. Oh, I don't think there's anything on her bed we can interact with. I can go back up though, just in case.
Hi there, Nancy.
Can you translate this for me? Le diamant de misère dans mon journal.
Now, where the heck have I seen that phrase before? Well, anyway, it means the diamond of misery in my journal.
See you soon.
Righto.
Hope to those who search the diamond of misery in my journal. Blah, 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 blah. Marzipan Craving is Francis Humber trying to contact you from across the veil. I'm being haunted by the ghosts of Nancy Drew game characters past. I do kind of just want I think I just want sweets. I should have made muffins, guys. My only issue is when I make a baked good, I like chow down on it. I don't want to stop eating it. So it's kind of inconvenient. Yeah, nothing on her bed. Nothing on her bed, nothing on the nightstand. And if I click on this again to watch it, it'll probably play a video we've already seen. So I'm not gonna risk it. So I do like almonds. Actually, oh, I haven't had my almonds today. I didn't really have my lunch today because I just wasn't super hungry. And my work has free popcorn, so I did eat work popcorn, which was great. Which was great, I will say. My favorite work lunch is work popcorn. Okay. I should talk to the guy, I guess. I'm gonna check my phone really quick, actually. Let's make sure I don't have another message. Okay, good. Because I just need the blue one now. How is a girl supposed to get a blue medallion in the 21st century? Do you know?
Nancy.
No.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
You know where it is, actually. Is it? Oh my god, I keep going in circles. I have a guess. But I don't know. I mean, I could try it. I feel like it's in somebody's locker. Like it got put back in a locker. Or it got put in Hotchkiss's room. I thought there like something weird happens with them. Sorry to spoil the game to anybody who's in here who has not seen this yet.
Look, keep the stupid medallion. It's yours.
I just feel like I remember it ending up back in a place where it like shouldn't belong but does belong also. 2, 6, 6, 5. No, okay. Gonna try Lisa's locker. I would say my locker, but I don't think we ever got the combination for it. 5, 1, 7. Was there something in her room that I've missed? Oh my god, did they? Okay, yes, Trim. I will go back and look around her room. It's so many little things, but it's okay. If I was a kid playing this game, this bad boy would have lasted me 7 days at least. Maybe months. I might have never finished this game if I played it as a kid. I don't think I ever finished the one Nancy Drew game I did play as a kid, so... Ooh. Excuse my elbow joints. It's crazy now that I have a chair that's more comfortable, I don't have to be sitting on my feet all the time. Weird how that worked out. Okay. Journal's here, this is here.
I can figure out what those symbols in the stained glass mean, but the message doesn't make much sense. I wonder if I'm missing something.
Well, I'd never seen that before. Now I wonder if I talk to her, if it will engage dialogue. Engage. Enhance. There's another interactable in the room. It's the briefcase? No? It's not the camera, is it? Oh my god. I can't even celebrate it. That... maybe if I'd been playing this game for 6 straight hours, I would have caught that. If I didn't take my break. Okay, let's go. Let's go, gamers. Let's go. We got all the medallions. We're gonna put this in the hole, and we're gonna look through it. Vont traverse la solution de dance. Beautiful. Beautiful, great. We're gonna go talk to Hotchkiss again. We're gonna be Hotchkissing with Hotchkiss, if you know what I mean. I really wish I had like a good gnocchi soup tonight. Ugh, guys, I want soup. I wish I had soup.
Hi there, Nancy.
Okay.
Can you tell me what this means in English? La solution se trouve dedans.
Well, trouver is to find, and solution is just like it sounds, solution. The solution is found within.
Me and Hotchkiss.
I saw a letter on your desk from your friend, the Baroness von Hanseldorf, and I'm just wondering, did the medallion she gave you have a blue stone in it by any chance?
Heavens no! Where did you hear such a thing? My
medallion has a green
stone in it.
stone.
Anything else would be a mere imposter, a flaming faker, do you hear me?
What do you think of Lisa Ostrom?
That Leslie, yes, oh, a real dynamo, but... oh, I told Chester that I would not require any maid service during my stay. I don't know why she didn't get the message.
So suspicious. Soup does sound really good right now. Part of me is like, how can I make soup out of what I have? And I just can't. I just don't have soup ingredients. I can make miso soup. Guys, did I already eat miso soup today? Hey chat, do you guys know if I had miso soup today already? How much soup is too much soup? Does it exist? Does the limit exist? Okay, I think, did I take a picture of that last one? Ooh, a pea soup? I actually do have split pea soup currently in my fridge, or in my freezer, that I could thaw. Okay, you know what? I need to actually go back one more time. Take a picture. And then try and translate with that paper in Hotchkiss's room. Sky's the limit. Yeah, I think I should have soup. Ugh, but how should I obtain soup tonight is the question. Walking along the streets. Anybody got free soup? I really want soup tonight, guys. I want like a creamy soup. Oh, stew for dinner tomorrow. That's gonna be so good.
I see what the symbols in the stained glass mean now.
Yes, I
Purple rose, hold diamond, key of queen. But where have I seen a purple rose? And
Purple rose, hold diamond.
diamond key.
I know what a diamond key is because it's in the trailer for this game. Just the only reason I know. Hello, Jenna. What is it about a royal tower that makes us all so hungry? I am so sorry. I feel like I set us up on this train of soup chat. I just love soup. I can't lie. I don't even have like, oh my god, maybe I could make pasta and make like a noodle soup. Do I have any protein? No. I have broccoli. I could just put a bunch of frozen vegetables in chicken stock and that's basically soup. Okay, where am I going right now? I want to go to the tower. So I do want to go in the library, so I'm going the right way. Thanks, Past Mary.
It's locked.
Hotchkiss eating all those drumsticks. I think, you know what? It might be that. That literally is soup. Okay, well, it's not really the soup I want to eat right now, but it is soup. At a technical level, it is soup. But it's not like a creamy chicken gnocchi soup, you know? Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Primal hunger. My primal hunger is activated by a royal tower treasure mystery. Nancy Drew, the writers, they just were, oh my god, the writers were getting money from Big Soup. They knew. Crack eggs into top ramen. I need to just buy top ramen. I never have it anymore. Ugh. I could try and make like an egg drop soup maybe. Because I do have eggs. I feel like that's mostly just egg and broth. Campbell's was the Angel sponsor all along. I am so curious about who the Angel sponsor was. Like, the day a Nancy Drew YouTuber gets an interview with them is like a historic day in Nancy history. I'm so curious. Egg broth and egg? Cornstarch. I think I have cornstarch. I could try making an egg drop soup. Soup. Yeah, I want to know because it's so interesting reading interviews with Her Interactive when they first started, because they're like, women are falling behind on technology because girls aren't gaming. And we need girls to be gaming so there isn't this like huge gap in experience with using computers, which I thought was really fascinating. So like a lot of the premise for like them wanting to make games is they're like, we need girls to be using computers. Girls aren't using computers enough. And I'm like, you know what? Honestly, I think you guys figured it out. Okay. Want to look at the rose and then use my diamond knife. Yeah, more screen time for girls. Exactly. And that goes here, doesn't it?
Looks like a keyhole of some sorts.
Right? Doesn't it? Okay, maybe I need to put those pieces down. Do I know? Do I know what these images represent? No, I didn't take a picture, but we can guess. Like, we can guess. How long would it take for us to guess where the symbols go?
Looks like a keyhole of some sorts.
Okay. Let's try switching those two.
Looks like a keyhole of some sorts.
Now we're gonna put green at the bottom, and then blue, and then red.
Looks like a keyhole of some
And then we'll do red, and then blue. Wow, and I knew that. That was all in here.
Well, you look at that sparkly rock. And me without my sunglasses.
Hi, Lisa. How did you get in here?
Hi, Lisa.
You, of course. Turns out a nosy, goody-two-shoes detective is good to have around after all. Now why don't you toss me that big honkin' diamond so I can blow this popsicle stand and never set foot in lame-o Wisconsin again?
Lisa, you must be kidding me. This diamond belongs in a museum in France.
Nobody liked you, Lisa.
I belong in the lap of luxury, and that diamond's gonna get me there. Hasn't anybody ever told you to mind your own business?
Oh, many times.
Well, maybe this time you'll learn.
My eyes!
Don't worry, my spicy devil villain venom won't last for long. But I'm afraid by the time you get
Not
your
the
eyes
spicy
back,
denim
you'll have missed my
devil
grand
villain
exit.
venom. No. All right. Oh my God.
Are you the one who conked me on the head in the locker room?
Ouch! I bet that hurt. But I had to get the medallion somehow, didn't I? I hope we can still be friends.
I hope we can be BFFs.
Why did you leave Jacques' medallion at Hotchkiss's room? And Hotchkiss's medallion out in the shed?
To spread suspicion around, of course. You know, to play with your mind. Plus, I was at a dead end. I got the 2 messages from the stained glass window, but then what? I knew you would figure it out, so I decided to put the medallions in your hands and let you lead the way.
Yeah, the thing is, in order to solve this mystery, you really needed to be friends with everybody. So that's how she fucked up. She wasn't friends.
Why are you doing this?
Haven't you heard? It's a material world, sister, and I am a material girl. Photojournalism pays peanuts, you know, and who wants to work for a living anyway? I was made for a tropical climate, lounge chairs and cabana boys.
Yeah, who am I to stop her from girl bossing? She is such an asshole. The 2 wolves inside me. Girl boss? Bitch.
Why did you have to vandalize that beautiful library?
Just a little translation mix-up. When I read the message from Hotchkiss's medallion, I thought it meant Diamond of Misery in the library. Whoops, guess I went a little overboard looking for it in there. Anyway, enough with the questions, Nancy. You'll just have to read the rest in the papers.
My graphic breaking.
I've got to stop her.
Good thing I haven't touched this button yet. And I'm sure it solves the issue.
Get me out of here! It stinks down here. It's all moldy. Darn you, Nancy Drew. You're the worst friend a diamond thief could ever have.
She's gonna get crazy new sicknesses that haven't ever existed
I
before.
almost became friends with a diamond thief. Everyone at Wickford Castle is resting easier now that Marie Antoinette's journal and her famous diamond are safe and sound. The journal, the diamond, and the medallions are all going to be featured in a new Marie Antoinette exhibit in Paris, and it looks like everyone will be rewarded. Except Lisa, of course. First, she missed her plane to Rio, and now she's going to be charged with attempted grand theft.
Shucks.
Professor Hotchkiss is thrilled because the French government has granted her permission to publish Marie's journal in the U.S. before it gets returned to France. This ought to help prove her theory about Marie's character once and for all. Thanks to Jacques and his great-grandfather's efforts to find the journal, the Brunet name is being celebrated all over France. In the meantime, Jacques and Isabel have eloped. It's so romantic. I showed Dexter the poem that Ezra Wickford wrote him, and he was relieved to know that his old pop didn't carry any hard feelings to his grave. All the talk shows want Dexter to tell his story on national television, but he keeps turning them down. I guess he doesn't want to be famous or infamous. But when Christy Lane called and asked Dexter to be her business partner, he accepted. With her business sense and Dexter's expert knowledge of the castle, I think they'll make a great team. So, you know what they say, Dad? Il n'est jamais trop tard de changer l'histoire. It's never too late to change history. Me, I'm determined to go
they
out
say
and
that?
enjoy this snow before some other case comes up. See you soon. Love, Nancy.
Some other case? Could they mean Nancy Drew, the final scene? Which I think has been voted on that we will play it. Let me double check what my Discord says. How have the people voted? Yes, we are going to be playing Nancy Drew, the final scene next. I was going to put it off because I've played it pretty recently, but it sounds like y'all don't care, which is a slay. So I don't need to save. So we are just going to continue on in order of the games, which is kind of fun. I need to figure out what outfits I'm going to wear for, oh my god, I keep trying to save the game and then I don't need to save the game. Need to figure out what outfits I'm going to wear for that one though, because I already have some outfits figured out for the Scarlet Hand. But I don't have them figured out yet for the final scene. In honor of Marie Antoinette, we've put it into the hands of the people, yes. And then you also can decide if you want to chop off my head. Yeah, don't show Dexter the mean scrapbook. Like, I'm so glad in a way that we don't have to know what happens with that, because that is like, I don't know, kind of a traumatizing thing to find is the scrapbook your dad made of every like bad thing you've ever done. Crazy, crazy. All right, I'm trying to see who we should raid. And there do be a couple people. What should we do? A cozy game? Should we find a Nancy? Should we? There's some horror streaming going on. What do you? Yeah, get Dexter into therapy stat. He should get free. Everybody who interacts with Nancy Drew should automatically get free. Free therapy. Also, yeah, we can raid into games done quick. So these are. So, oh my god, it's Undertale. Is this an Undertale speed run? Okay, I mean, yeah, we got a raid in. This is a fundraiser for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. And as I know, and as you all know, we say fuck cancer here. So that's exciting. All right. If you would like to get notifications about when I go live on Discord, you can join the Discord there. I also do notifications for when I post videos, and I'll let you know when I post VODs. And I also, of course, have my other socials for if you want to... Oshals. For if you ever want to follow me on a different platform. But we're going to go ahead and raid into games done quick. You can just lurk. You can check out someone slaying some Undertale? Is it Undertale? Yeah, it is Undertale. Okay. And other games. I think it's multiple games. There's a lot going on. Have a good rest of your day, everybody. I will see you all next Monday with the final scene. And we're gonna be seeing it, all right? Bye.